Your rights and responsibilities as a volunteer. As a volunteer, you have certain rights, but you also have responsibilities. We are now going to explore some of the things you can expect as a volunteer. A fair and transparent recruitment process. A volunteer role description. It sets out clear boundaries. Volunteer insurance, to cover you if you have an accident whilst volunteering. Volunteer induction and orientation to the organisation and programme. You should expect ongoing supervision, regular catch-ups, and any resources you may need. Training for the role if required. Reimbursement of pre-agreed out-of-pocket expenses. For example, using your car whilst volunteering, you can expect reimbursement for fuel. Now we are going to explore some of your responsibilities as a volunteer. Understand the policies and procedures that affect volunteers. It is important to have an understanding of these so that you are well informed and have an awareness of the organisation's stand on certain policies and you are familiar with procedures. Report any hazard, accident, injury or near miss to your supervisor. This is important as you have a duty of care to follow health and safety procedures within the organisation. Cooperate with other volunteers or staff. It is important to communicate effectively and ask questions when you are in doubt or unsure. Undertake training as required and follow instructions. Training is important for safety and understanding of your role. Be reliable, punctual and efficient. This is important because others are often relying on your attendance. For example, delivering meals to an older, isolated resident. Respect confidentiality and privacy. You will at times have access to privileged information, and it's important that you respect this at all times. Stay within the boundaries of your role description. Insurance policies generally cover you for the tasks in the role description and may not cover you if you perform other duties not listed. For example, if your role is to deliver meals to an older, frail resident and you enter the house and change their light globe and fall and hurt yourself, you may not be covered by insurance, and changing light globes is not part of your role description. Attend the volunteer role at agreed times. It is important that the organisation you're volunteering for knows when you will be attending so that they can be prepared for you. If you aren't able to attend for any reason, let your supervisor know as soon as possible. Some things to think about. It's okay to ask lots of questions. It's much better to be clear about what is expected of you before you start. Make sure you ask questions during your volunteer experience. If you are unsure about something, ask. If it doesn't feel right, it's okay to not accept the role. If you've already started, consider talking to your supervisor or a senior leader in the organisation. And if you can't resolve your issue, then it's okay to leave. Volunteers do not sign employment contracts, so you are free to leave at any time, and the organisation can also ask you to leave at any time. If you're interested to learn more, watch the next clip on finding a volunteer role.